speedy recovery and get to see him inside the FAC cage soon. But tonight, it's all about Jeff Molina, who looks to move his winning streak to 6 against the very tough and talented Ken Porter.
All right, Silverstein Eye Center's arena. It's Porter versus Molina. Let's make some noise!
Here we go, round number 1. Molina's a very calculated striker. Got to watch him fight several times, and he's always very precise, never overextends himself, and sets up devastating kicks.
Lands one of his own and catches the return. That's what I'm telling you about these 125-pounders. I couldn't have done one of those things. I'm just happy to do one. If I can land one or catch one, I can't do both at the same time. Jeff Molina is extremely calm when he's in there.
Looks like something may have stunned Porter there a bit. You see him wincing the eye. Molina putting on the pressure now. Ken Porter secures a takedown. Molina right back to the feet.
Looks like he's fishing for a triangle possibly here. Ken Porter passed to half guard. He's got that heavy shoulder pressure there, trying to keep Jeff Molina flat.
Molina attempts to work back to guard, but Porter able to secure position.
Great job by Ken Porter getting back to that half guard position. Jeff Molina recovers his guard, and then he immediately passes again. Steps over the arm to land a couple punches. Jeff Molina needs to clear that shoulder pressure on his chin right there. That's what's keeping him flat on his back. Porter's using that to keep his face turned away from him. So in order for Jeff Molina to get back to where he wants to be right here, he's got to get to his left hip. So Ken Porter doing a good job of using his own right arm to keep Jeff Molina flat. Molina's doing a good job. He got this right underhook here. He's got to get to his left hip a little more. Porter with really good pressure here.
Tasted some of the strikes there, Molina on the feet, and has now really settled down into position and slowed down the scrambles and the speed and the pace.
Well, and with a fighter like Molina, that's what you have to do. You got to be able to slow him down here, especially if you don't like what you see on your feet. You know, and this right here later on could prove. Oh, I stepped in the mouth there for a second, but this work here could prove to be in his favor, even if he isn't able to get a finish or land anything devastating. At this point, he slowed Jeff Molina down, and that's what he needs to do. See, Molina almost gets his guard back again, and Ken Porter passes. Tries to go to mount. Good job, Jeff Molina on making sure he doesn't get mounted. Jeff Molina needs to get that. If he wants to end up getting up, instead of holding onto the head with his right arm, he needs to get that right arm in front of him, right, like he's trying to do here.
It's like Porter passes here, but Molina builds up to all fours, trying to avoid getting his back taken.
I think here in this position, he may be in a better spot. As long as he doesn't allow Ken Porter to get his hooks in, he may be in a better position to escape here. Because half guard definitely wasn't working for him. So now at least he's able to get to his feet. Oh, and he gives up to both hooks. That's a problem.
Porter trying to attack with the choke.
doing the right thing here. He's not under the chin here. If Porter wants to get the finish here, he's going to have to use the bottom arm as the choking arm. It's going to be tough to choke him from the top.
Looks like Molina has cleared one hook. He's trying to set over top, but it's not quite able to do so just yet.
Now he's got the hook cleared. He needs to get his shoulders flat. He's turning away, and he needs to turn into him, get his shoulders flat, and then fight the position when Ken Porter tries to go to mount. Right here, he's doing exactly what Ken Porter needs him to do. He's just turning away with the one hook locked between his legs. If he can slide over that leg that's under his right hip right now, he can get it. He can escape.
Just 10 seconds left. Ken Porter content to ride out the rest of the round here on the back, which could weigh heavily in the judge's eyes. A great first round there. Molina seemed to get the better of Porter on the feet, but then as soon as they went to the ground, it was all Ken Porter really controlling position.
I really love watching the differences in the corner work right now. You got Ken Porter, he's sitting down, he's slumped a little bit, but he's listening to his coaches. And then I look over and see Jeff Molina, very much entrusting in James Krause. You can see that he's, even in his eyes, that he, you know, I don't know if he's, I wouldn't say he's lost, but he's looking for answers right now. And you can see the facial expression changing because he's getting the answers that he needs. He's feeling a little more comfortable, and he won't sit down. He doesn't want to sit down.
He is ready to go here in round two. Both these guys look fresh. Let's see if Molina can keep it on the feet or make the adjustments he needs to if they go back down to the ground.
If I'm in Ken Porter's corner, I'm going to tell him to do the same thing. Try not to take any damage on the outside. Work your way into a body lock or a clinch, and then just finish what you started in the first round.
Porter in on the legs. Molina works back to the feet. But relentless pressure here by Porter.
Jeff Molina doing a good job on the initial stop on the takedown, but he's got to get his back off the fence. If he hangs out here too long, Ken Porter's going to pull him off. Jeff Molina's corner's calling for wrist control. Wants him to get a hold of his hands. Like the old adage from Chael Sonnen, if someone's got a single leg on you, they don't have your leg, you have their hands. Jeff Molina right here in the mount, though, off of the failed takedown attempt by Ken Porter.
Here we didn't get to see Molina in the first round on top on the ground. Now he's in a good position here in mount, and he's no stranger to the ground, a purple belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. See if he can hold the top position this time and look for a submission or rain down some of those elbows.
Well, see here you got to make a decision here. If you're Jeff Molina, you can hold the position as long as you want it with your legs crossed and your hips down like that, but you're not going to land big ground and pound. If you want to land those big elbows and those big punches, you have to release your feet and you have to posture up, which does give Ken Porter an opportunity to get up. So you have to make a decision, and he just made it. He wants to posture, and he wants to land those punches, and he has to go back because Ken Porter started to escape. So as he's punching, now he's got to go back down. He's trying to, and it looks like he's trying to find his the middle ground here, because once he starts to land some big punches, Ken Porter shrimp starts to escape.
He's looking for an arm triangle now.
It's hard to tell what the angle is like there. It's going to be much easier to finish out on the side like he's trying to get to now.
There he does. He finishes. He gets off to the side just like you said. Secures the choke. Beautiful arm triangle victory there for Jeff Molina.
What an incredible performance, especially after the first round. He hit a lot of adversity there. A lot of people would have avoided the ground at all costs. He did a good job. Ended up on top, passed into mount, threw the punches that got Ken Porter to lift his arms up right here. Gets the arm triangle off of him defending those shots, and gets the finish.
That moves Jeff Molina to 6 wins in a row. Another one from Glory MMA and Fitness that can look to do big things or see on a big show here soon.
All right, Silverstein Eye Centers Arena. 2 minutes and 38 seconds into round number 2. A tap out, head and shoulder choke. Fighting out of the red corner from Olathe, Kansas, your winner, Jeff Molina!